there first.
The screen. Post. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a...
Outside Jackson. Outside Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. Back to Jackson. On the wing, but... Puts up a deep three. Dunn misses. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Spencer. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's Garland for 3. The rebound by Post.
Get that out. Rich, they ain't got stuff in.
Shooting it. Eventually,
No, they ain't got stuff in, and it's still whooping them.
Spencer. The triple. Batum grabs the miss.
Garland just too much for him.
He's going to take contact.
We ain't even gonna act like we ain't gonna act like he was on Garland level just now with that one. He went right around him. Who we working with? Dance Cam. Hey, Lord Dance Cam.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. With this break in the action, here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the top passing teams in the league. Number 5, the Warriors.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Knocked loose. Stolen by Garland. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And they pick up 2. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Curry. It's up a 3. Oh, Curry so accurate from 3-point range.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard. Mathurin for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry finds Melton. Here's Payton. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, that's Curry doing what he does best, doing damage from the outside.
Batum screen on Curry. Releases. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And the Warriors with possession here. Clippers able to drain the 3. Here's Post. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Now, here's Melton. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Curry is inside. Guarded by Garland. Melton, no good. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
And here is Payton. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Post finds Curry. Pass to Santos. Here's Post. Garland with the rebound. Clippers trail by 5. And a late second-round pick. But Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Santos from outside off the mark. LA has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Curry against Garland. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Mathurin. Garland, that's for 2. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And here's Melton. Curry deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Now, here's Melton. 17 points in his last outing. Curry outside. Garland with the rebound. Clippers trail by 5. Mathurin finds Garland. Jackson, a screen on Curry. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And here's Melton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Puts it up, and he hits it to tie the game up. That's now 22 points for Kawhi Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Defensive rebounding is so important, and he fought for that one.
Garland, that's for 2. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Pass to Post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Post has got 7 points here in this quarter.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Garland. Porzingis, he's checked in for Golden State. Green comes in for Payton. On defense, the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Dunn dishes to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Santos, the pass to Curry. Pass to Green. Porzingis with a screen on Lopez. And here's Green outside. The Clippers trail. Now, here's Dunn. Kicks it out to Collins. And here's Leonard from 3. Put in. Milton with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Santos. Outside, Green. Collins grabs the miss. Outside Leonard from outside the arc. Leonard with the range.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And, Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but, our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early, got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hello there, everybody. Tipping things off, we'll take a glance at some of the other games going on right now around the NBA. Out in Los Angeles, the Lakers have the lead against Utah. A big lead with the game getting late.
This is a one-sided contest. We've got an absolute blowout on your hands. I think I'm going to take the rest of the night off, fellas.
So tell me something I don't know. What's new?
All right, guys, let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a 6th man on the floor. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a one-point game, setting the floor for the Warriors. DeAnthony Melton out there with Curry. And it's Green, and there's Porzingis, and it's Santos in at the 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
As that one goes in.
All the other days.
Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Leonard looking around. And Lopez has it in the corner. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Melton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Melton. Takes a 3. Warriors the rebound. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Bounce pass from Garland. Jones finds Collins. Back to Jones. Clippers moving the ball around. Lopez passes to Garland. Shoots over Curry. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Curry outside. Collins grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Trying to rush the process. Because if February doesn't March.
Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Garland's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Melton. Outside Curry. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Curry's got 24 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Leonard with the ball. He's guarded by Melton. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Melton. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Green kicks to Curry. Melton passes to Curry. Back to Melton for the lead. It's good from long range. 7 points in the game.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Back to Garland. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the 3-point line. That's just today's game.
Now here's Curry. He's got 24. And the Warriors another 3.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Outside Leonard. Jones kicks to Collins. Pass to Leonard. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, Los Angeles.
Slick move by the Claw. A forward who handles the ball like a guard.
Here's Santos. Now here's Curry. No good with the triple. Garland left side. The 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Santos.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And from technical fouls, 10 to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Back to Curry. Launches a 3. And Jones pulls it down. Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Leonard. Jones kicks to Leonard. And here is Garland. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Santos. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Collins. Here's Leonard for the lead. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
The first one falls. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Now, here's Melton. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it out to Garland. For the lead, Porzingis with the rebound.
Not quite enough.
Back to Melton. Green finds Melton. And the Warriors miss again. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Jackson. Good. Nice job down low. Jackson's got 8 points.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes. Gary Payton is checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Payton against Leonard. Pass to Podziemski. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Podziemski's got 5 now. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Mathurin. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And the basket by Jackson.
And nice read for Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
Golden State moving it around. Porzingis, that's a 2. Money from the wing. 10 points for him.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Pass to Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Porzingis is double. Fading outside. Clock at 6. Here's Melton. A three-pointer, no good. The Clippers leading. Mathurin passes to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Melton passes to Porzingis. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Here's Leonard. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got 6 rebounds in the game. Up top, Podziemski. Dunn covering. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Throw good, Podziemski. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. Sanders comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Podziemski hits them both. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Mathurin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mathurin's got 5 points so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Warriors miss again.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Takes the 3. He's off on that one. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Batum. Chris Dunn is out there with Garland. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Jackson at the center position. Shoots the 3. A shot by Podziemski, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. Inside. Batum finds Jackson. Batum sets a screen for Garland. No good on the triple.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
To the paint. Got a hand on it. Outside Mathurin. Lets it go from deep. Garland, no good.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Richard. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, but the defenders break all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Outside Mathurin. And Garland has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. Garland's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more.
Golden State moving it around. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's Garland. Another miss by Garland. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Curry to take the lead. Batum grabs the miss. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Curry against Garland. Pass to Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. They get it again. And here's Garland for 3. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Draymond Green has checked in for the Warriors. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Podziemski. Bassey finds Curry. Here's Podziemski. Dunn covering. Podziemski's shot is good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Leonard, no luck. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Now Podziemski. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Dunn looking over the floor. Leonard against Green. And it's Leonard missing. The Warriors trail. Pass to Curry. Podziemski with it. Back to Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Done outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Green outside for Curry. 6 to shoot. to take the lead. He lays it in. Curry's got 33.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Leonard inside. He's against Green. Gets it out to Garland. Trying to get something going. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Podziemski. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers trail. Outside Garland. Dunn with a screen on Curry. Here's Leonard. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Podziemski. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Garland looking it over. Looking to get back on track here. The Warriors pull it in. Bassey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Green, the screen. Here's Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here is Dunn. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Leonard. That's an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Podziemski. Curry, a screen on Dunn. From deep three-point land, Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Clippers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Dunn, the bounce pass. Nobody near Leonard. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Podziemski finds Bassey. Now here's Curry. It's over Garland. Curry can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And finished off by Leonard.
And Leonard makes it look easy.
Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Curry outside, hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 36. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. The Warriors making a switch here. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's Curry outside. Porzingis. Good. Lays it right in there.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Garland fires. The 3 goes down.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Santos. Porzingis with a screen on Lopez. Here's Curry. A crafty reverse layup.
He's just a natural-born leader. This team counts on Curry to take over in exactly these spots.
Now Leonard. Now Collins fires the three, knocks down the three.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through.
Well, that's a game right here.
Green with a screen on Garland. And the three misses. The Clippers leading. Collins outside. Outside Leonard. Now Collins takes the three. The shot misses.
Man, Leonard held the ball too long up possession.
Outside Curry.
Oh.
Outside. Misses the three.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
It's good.
And one.
That is world class.
What a huge shot.
Golden State won the first one by like 2 or something like that. Golden State won the first one by like 2.
Yeah,
by 4.
Free throw, probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
I gotta see this, Jack.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Collins.
Wow, Steph ain't getting this. That's crazy.
Cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Taking the bump, Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
At the line for LA, Darius Garland taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
Rebounded by Collins.
Well, another 10-cut moment here, but he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range.
I thought it was going to be closer than this.
He's going to want to remember.
John Collins, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
And that's an intentional foul.
I'd like to foul someone different.
At the line for 2.
Man, they're going to get through holding the ball.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Warriors. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.